Hi, Valder.
Good morning. Who is this? Lou Diamond Phillips?
Last time I looked, yes, it is indeed Lou Diamond Phillips.
Well, it must be pretty good to be Lou Diamond Phillips these days.
You know, I can't complain. I can't complain. I've been incredibly fortunate. I've been incredibly blessed, and you know, with Longmire, I'm certainly involved in a show that has my heart and soul, and absolutely love this cast and crew. It's a life experience. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty fortunate.
Longmire seems so in sync with who you are in a sense. I don't know if that's true, but from what I've seen about you over the years, it seems very in sync with what you believe and what you are. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. No,
you are absolutely 100% correct. I mean, you know, every once in a while a script comes along that just fits. It fits like an old pair of jeans. You know, as actors, we'd like to think that we can do anything. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that, sure, whatever. But when I read the Longmire script, I said, this is mine. This is my role. I know this guy inside and out. When I read not only the script but the series of books, and I've read them all by Craig Johnson, I just felt more and more that I had come to the point in my life, having lived, having had kids, you know, all of that, to the point where I could understand Henry and play him without too much effort, because it just felt very, very natural. And the writers continue to give Henry amazing things to do. This season, I start the season off literally 5 minutes after we ended season 2. And, you know, Henry's in jail, and I was sort of amazed at some of the things that they had him do, because we really pushed the boundaries. We're really going to give the audience, I think, a greater insight into the characters this year.
In season 3 now, you're hoping to clear your name, correct?
You know, not necessarily. I mean, Henry is going to jail to basically protect Walt. He knows that Walt had nothing to do with this murder, but he knows the suspicion will be thrown on Walt if someone does not intervene, and that's the kind of friend Henry is. One of the wonderful things about this relationship, and Henry Standingberry is Walt Longmire's best friend, confidant. They have grown up together since the time they were in elementary school, and rather than have Walt's good name besmirched, Henry throws himself on his own petard and is willing to take the fall for this crime. So the season will certainly be about, you know, how Henry perhaps gets extricated from this really, really difficult problem, and also the mystery of what really happened in Denver.
Can I ask you a little bit outside of Longmire, because it seems like you've come into your own with Longmire, and it doesn't mean this is, you know, the pinnacle of your career, but it just seems like it's such a good fit, like I said earlier. But, you know, when you did Bamba, that was such a good role for you. Do you ever think about that?
I mean, strangely enough, the Independent Film Project Film Festival here in Los Angeles is going to be doing a special screening of La Bamba coming up in just a couple of weeks. And every time I see the film, you know, it's amazing. It's amazing that it stood the test of time. It's become iconic. It's become classic. You know, and at the time, I was a 24-year-old kid who just got really lucky and landed, you know, kind of the role of a lifetime. It was my Cinderella story. So that certainly put me on the path, you know, to the career I have today. And, you know, I've been incredibly blessed. I have a number of films that, you know, that people still know and love. And, you know, I've been on Broadway, nominated for a Tony. And the nice thing is, as you said, I mean, in many ways, Longmire being part of this, I'm starting to get, I think, much more interesting roles. I'm getting roles that are my age. I'm getting characters that have lived and have some experience and have some mileage on their souls. I have a film in the can called The 33 with Antonio Banderas and Juliette Binoche, Gabriel Byrne, about the Chilean miners who were trapped in 2009.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, powerful story. I play Don Lucho, who is the shift supervisor. He's the boss that gets trapped down in the mine with them. That's in the can, and we hope to see that, I think, around Christmas this year.
I can't let you go without talking about you being on the military channel.
Right.
And doing it. That is awesome.
Well, thank you very much. I think we've suspended filming on and off certain movie. The military channel has rebranded themselves as the American Heroes channel. I'm sure I'll have a bit more to do with them in the future. But one of the really wonderful sidelines that came off of that show is that I am the national spokesperson for the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars. And, I'm working to get veterans issues to the forefront, representing them. I've done a lot of PSAs about, hire vets. And vets are not just, guys from World War II and Vietnam, although we are definitely trying to take care of their issues. I mean, we have young people, who are coming back, from the conflicts that are happening today. Their families need help, they need to be employed, they need to in a very healthy way, reintegrate, into society after having faced, some incredible challenges over there. So, so for me, that's an ongoing mission, to support our troops.
When you must watch your new season 3 of Longmire?
Yes, season 3, Longmire, premieres June 2nd on A&E. And yeah, 10 episodes. We're almost finished filming the 3rd season. I can honestly say that this season absolutely raises the bar over last. Every time I think that our writers, our crew, our directors, our cast can do no better, we really just raise the bar and keep bringing the drama.
Well, they raised the bar by having you on Longmire.
Oh, thank you.